I'm going to go answer on Proverbs chapter 20, reading from verse 1 to 10. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is a brawler, and whoever is intoxicated by it is not wise. It's a warning against alcohol, drinking too much, getting drunk. It's a mocker, it makes you look stupid. It's a brawler, causes fights. I think we can all relate to that or know some circumstances of people who've got involved with alcohol. This destroys families. Verse 2, the terror of a king is like the growling of a lion. He who provokes him to anger forfeits his own life. I was just chatting about this with some guys last night, and just how in Africa, things in other countries, not South Africa, they take the law quite strictly. People are killed off quite quickly if they disobey the law. And so that relates here. There's the terror of the king. It should be. The king brings law and order, and so there should be a respect and terror if you provoke him. Verse 3, keeping away from strife is an honor for a man, but any fool will quarrel. And so there's much wisdom in learning to walk away from certain situations. Don't get caught up in the arguments. Don't get enticed into quarreling or fighting over stuff. There's much wisdom in learning to walk away and keeping away from that sort of thing. Verse 4, the sluggard does not plough after the interim, so he begs during the harvest and has nothing. Again, many warnings about the lazy person doesn't eat. It's as simple as that. Proverbs 6:10, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and poverty will come upon you like a robber. And so we've been designed to work hard, work for our food, and just a little laziness, a little lying down, let me fold my hands, and before you know it, you have nothing. Verse 5, a plan in the heart of a man is like deep water, but a man of understanding draws it out. It's very important to be able to draw out. It's one thing to, a plan of a heart is like deep water, have that deep water. But the application of drawing that out is so important. And that also applies to even being able to listen, to ask the right questions, to draw out that information. And that's, as it says, but a man of understanding draws it out. So a man of wisdom will draw out the right answers. Verse 6, many a man proclaims his own loyalty, but who can find a trustworthy man? Who can find a faithful man? Many guys claim to be faithful, they claim to be trustworthy, they blow their own trumpets. We hear that all the time. But where are the truly faithful friends that you can rely on? Verse 7, a righteous man who walks in his integrity, how blessed are sons after him. And so those righteous men, those faithful men, those trustworthy, those men that are full of wisdom, the results and the blessings goes right down to the next generation. The sons are blessed after him. Verse 8, a king who sits on the throne of justice disperses, or literally winnows, literally sifts, like if you're winnowing wheat. Some versions say scatters, some say separate. But a king can separate, and he can learn where is the chaff, which is the wheat, which is the good, which is the bad, just with his eyes. Because he's learned to discern with much wisdom the things. And I just consider those fiery eyes of Christ in Revelation, who knows all things, he can see all things. And just with his eyes, he can discern all things. Verse 9, who can say, I have cleansed my heart, I am pure from sin? And so because Jesus can see all things, there is none that's going to escape that judgment. No, there's no man, none is righteous, not even one. And so who can say, I've cleansed my heart, I am pure from sin? No one can say that. Because we're all sinners, we're all born into sin, and God can see that sin, and he'll judge you for that sin. Verse 10, differing weights and differing measures, both of them are abomination to the Lord. And that's the thing with differing weights, it's hidden, it's trying to be deceptive with business, trying to use different scales, different measures, trying to duck and dive. God can see it, and God hates that dishonesty.